this video is to address Stern-Williams drinking fountains or bottle fillers that are not shutting off properly. In front of me I have two different push button assemblies that are on our Stern-Williams drinking fountains and bottle fillers. One is an older version, it's a little longer, and the newer version was a little bit more compacted and easier to tell because it also has the Stern-Williams logo on the front engraved. They both have the same concept and use the same actuator on the back, which is what we will primarily be focused on for this video. First thing you should try is, before you remove any of the assembly, you can use a 5/32 Allen wrench and you can insert it into the hole in the front of the unit, and you're going to hold the button in to activate the flow, and you're going to adjust your set screw so you are getting full flow and it's going to spray out of the bowl and get full force. You want to hold it in for about 30 seconds, flushing the system from the inside, and then back it back to the original setting where you prefer. And if that fixed your issue, you're completed. If that did not fix the issue, then we need to dive in a little further on the push button itself. This push button actually is activating this actuator in the back. You would get inside the valve and you will leave this set screw on. The push button assembly itself will stay in place. We want to remove the actuator on the back. The actuator unscrews from your push button assembly. Inside the older style, you will notice a black washer. This is very important. It needs to stay in here. It will sometimes fall out of the unit when you take it off. It is there to position this so it doesn't fully set in and never relieve on this. So make sure, if you have the older style that is a little longer, doesn't have the Stern-Williams logo, the black washer must be in the unit. When this push button is activated, it is pushing on this little button here in the middle, and that little button is actually releasing a little washer needle on the inside. So when we turn this over, there's a little black cap here on the top. When we unscrew that black cap, you will actually have access to this little unit here. Please keep in mind that you would have two stainless steel hoses connected on both sides of the unit. Those can stay connected at this time. You would be able to remove this by shutting off the water. The water would no longer be activated here, and we can remove the little pin from inside. More than likely, debris, metal shavings, calcium has built up on this little washer right here. This is normally the point of issue for the valve not shutting off. As you have the needle out, you may actually want to go ahead and turn the water back onto the unit while this is outside of the unit and flush the system out for about 15 to 20 seconds. Turn the water off, and then we want to reinstall the unit. This is going to drop right back down into the middle of the unit. It's going to sit flush inside there, and when we put the little cap in, there's a little spring-loaded piece that actually is pushing that back, and it keeps it in the closed position. That way it only is activated when the push button on the front is released, and that spring pushes it back and it closes and provides your seal. More than likely, this would fix any leaks that you are incurring. If you do continue to have problems, please reach out to our customer service team. We are happy to assist. Thank you.